Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Heavy Rain. So we're gonna go and watch this press conference. Or try to.
The body of Jeremy Bowles was found this morning on a patch of wasteland in the East End at about 6:30 a.m., 5 days after. First indications, it would seem that he drowned. The state in which the body was found suggests the methodology of the origami killer. The investigation should confirm this in the coming days. The police are continuing to work around the clock to find the murderer as quickly as possible. I'll field some questions. Yes.
You said the methodology indicated another victim for the origami killer. Can you be more specific?
An origami figure was found in the victim's hand, and an orchid was placed on his chest. His face was covered with mud, but there were no visible traces of violence to the body. Go ahead.
The Zodiac Killer was never identified. Perhaps the origami killer will never be found either.
I don't think there's much chance of that. For the moment, the killer may think he's invulnerable, but in the end he'll make a mistake and we'll be there to arrest him.
I think Ethan's the origami
Yes.
killer.
Did the killer leave any written
I hope
evidence?
not, but I think he
Perhaps
is.
a ransom note explaining his actions, or anything like that?
No. He has not made contact in any way, and we have only the murders to help us understand his motives. Yes. What's the question?
Some people are saying that the police were slow to take an interest in these murders because the victims lived in poorer parts of the city. What do you say to that?
That's absurd.
It's probably
The
true.
police make no distinctions between victims based on their social class.
That's a lie.
It is true that the origami killer
In this
seems to
case, at
choose his
least.
victims from the more impoverished parts of town. The higher crime rate in these areas makes the investigation more difficult. Time for a couple more.
One more question,
Yes.
then I'll leave.
There are rumors that the FBI has sent a profiler to help with the investigation. Is that true?
You seem to be well informed. Yes, we asked the FBI to send us a profiler to help us with this investigation. We were planning to announce this in the next few days, but it seems that won't be necessary.
According to certain sources, the town hall's been applying pressure to avoid any mention of a serial killer.
All right,
not to have
I've
an adverse
heard
effect
enough.
on the mayor's election campaign. Do you have anything to say?
Pure speculation at no...
Alright, let's find my office.
This investigation is starting to give me the creeps. Get a hold of yourself, man. Case is front page news in all the papers. It's not gonna be easy investigating a crime under the glare of all this publicity. I should get Perry's assistant to show me my office. I can't wait to get to work. I'll have a look around the station, stretch my legs for a bit. I saw Blake when I arrived. Maybe I should go talk to him. Think I need a good cup of Java. Strange character, Captain Perry. Seems to be more interested in meeting the press than investigating the crime. I'm dying of thirst. Where's the water cooler when you need one?
It's right here. You going for hot water? Warm water? Are you mad? Right, let's talk to this person.
Nice watch.
Oh, it's the present we offer to our new lieutenants. We bought the same model each year for the past 20 years for each promotion. It optimizes everybody's time, and it's the kind of thing that always goes down well. You can contribute to our fund if you like. We're still a few dollars short.
Aye, why not?
Congratulate Larry on my behalf.
I'll be sure to do that, sir.
Captain Perry said you could show me to my office.
Yes, of course. Follow me.
She seems nice. It's gonna be like a dusty old room, isn't it? Like a tiny thing. It's like a prison cell. I can see the dust in the air.
This is my office?
That's where I was told to take you.
I mean, mate, to be fair, it's decent
If you
size.
need anything, you know where to find me.
It looks like an interrogation room turned into an office. But frankly, it's better than nothing, to be fair. It's my
Okay.
space.
Time to work.
Alright, it's forcing us to go into my chair. I was trying to go at the board and see if I could put stuff up, but apparently not. Took it all on the phone. Alright, chill. Wait a minute. What's he doing?
Step 1. Change the office.
Step 2. View the evidence. May as well just view it as it comes. Oh, I'm actually decorating the office. Jesus. That's amazing. Please don't say that the first pick is the first, like, is the actual choice. Thank God. Remember, I started with a leaf. Now we're on Mars, apparently. Right, so there's 2 more choices. Now, over a cliff. I should say I'm scared of heights, so maybe this is not the best one. Can't turn around, so this just looks wrong. Honestly, I think I might go with the leaf one. Looks a bit weird, but to be honest, I'm not overly fond of the other ones, so right. No data from geoanalysis.
Well, well. Looks like there's something new. Harry, comment. Tire tracks on the side of the road behind the railroad line. It may be the killer's car.
I'm not
The
reading all
killer's
this out. I'm
car
just
is
gonna let him
probably a
say it.
Chevrolet Malibu 83.
I'm just gonna geoanalyze all the stuff just in case.
A common species. That doesn't help much. The orchid is a common species. It can be found at any flower shop. No prints or specific clues. Nothing much to go on. Just one origami store in town.
I'm just gonna go back to that, like, tire one, this one, and no. Right. That's all I'm done. Get rid of that. And then let's get the files. There's only 2 files at the moment. Let's open them.
8 victims in the last 3 years. All boys, aged between 9 and 13. No signs of violence.
You know who else is between 9
The
and 13?
victims disappear from public places in broad daylight. No one notices anything.
I've forgotten his name. The kid that died.
Bodies are found 3 to 5 days later. Drowned. In rainwater.
Basically the guy's son. He was 10 years old.
There is always a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found. And all the victims disappeared in the fall. The killer has a large comfort zone. He gained confidence rapidly and moved away from his base. This won't make the geoprofiling any easier. Always the same ritual. An origami in the hand, an orchid on the chest. The victims have always been dead for less than 6 hours when they were found, which means they remained alive for several days before being drowned. Over 3,500 people questioned. Over 100 suspects interrogated. Not a single lead to go on. The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
Right, that's everything that I can see, so let's get rid of that. And then let's look at the map. Jesus Christ, mate. Is that causing you problems? Like the glasses?
Here we go again. I better go wash my face.
You gotta be careful, mate. People may think you're drunk.
I need to take some. I'm gonna faint if I resist. It's alright. I know I can make it. I
Plot
know.
twist, it's him.
I know I can make it.
He's the Origami Killer. Is he on drugs? Oh right, I was supposed to not take it. So let me get this right. Sean has blackouts. Sorry, Ethan has blackouts. The private detective guy has asthma, and this guy has a drug addiction.
This is Lieutenant Blake, Mr. Marsh. Could you please tell him what happened?
It was this afternoon. I went to the park with my son, Sean. We played together for a while, and then he wanted to go on the carousel, so I put him on one of the wooden horses, and when I turned back, Sean had disappeared.
Now tell him the truth.
Exactly what time did you arrive at the park? Try to remember exactly, Mr. Mars. Every detail can be important.
It must have been about...
I don't know what time it was. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say 20 past 3.
5:30, I think. I'm not really sure.
What was your son wearing when he disappeared?
He was wearing a coat.
God, this is really pushing it. Look, I'm gonna say green.
A black coat.
I swear I passed 2.
And a pair of pants.
I'm gonna say 1 for green and see what he says.
Green pants.
Alright, he's telling the truth. I must have pressed the wrong
How
button.
could Sean have disappeared without you even noticing? Weren't you right by the carousel?
I went for a short walk around the park just for
Okay,
a few
I
minutes.
didn't press that one.
When I got back, the carousel had stopped, and Sean wasn't there.
You say you took your son to the park after school, but you didn't report him missing until 8:15. Why did it take you so long to contact the police?
Because I had a blackout, alright? Okay, these bullshit.
I don't know. I panicked. I didn't know what to do.
All right. That's all the questions I have for now. You're free to go, Mr. Mars. We'll continue to look for Sean overnight. We'll contact you if we have any more questions.
Yeah, of like why you're bullshitting the police.
Do you think the Origami Killer...
Listen, your son's probably just run off and he'll turn up in a couple of hours.
But what if it is the Origami Killer?
Then they'll find who did it.
Well, then we have about 4 days to find him alive.
Alright, don't even try and calm the guy down. Although I'm pretty sure he is the Origami Killer at this rate. Grace.
Did they find something?
No, nothing yet, but they're gonna keep looking through the night.
Mate, you're not great with your children, are you, man? How
Do they think it's the Origami Killer?
It's still too early to say, but it is a possibility.
Alright, lash out at him. How
What
could you...
happened,
There we are.
Ethan? How could you lose Sean like that? You should never have taken your eyes off him. I mean, for God's sake, how hard is it to keep your eye on a child in the park?
Not
Why
very
did
when
you
you're not
leave him,
bullshitting
Ethan?
people.
Why? Wasn't it enough losing
Oh, there we
Jason?
are, Jason. There we are. And also, that was cold.
I'm sorry. It's not what I meant to say.
Yes, it is.
I miss him so much.
I hope there wasn't any options there because I wasn't looking at the screen. hell's going on here? Am I know that person? Alright. I don't know why that required me.
Good evening to you, sir.
Right, what am I here for?
Store's empty. Guess it's that time of day. Well, it's a good time for a quiet little talk.
I'm just making sure that he doesn't want anything.
Guy behind the counter? Gotta suppose that's him.
Alright, I looked. There's nothing here. Let's talk to the guy at the counter.
Can I help you, sir?
Well, I hope so. My name's Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective. I'm investigating the case of the origami killer. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
My son is dead, Mr. Shelby. I have nothing more to say.
Sympathize.
I also lost someone I loved. I know what you're feeling.
Then you will understand that I do not wish to talk about it.
Save Sean.
The killer has kidnapped another victim. A 10-year-old boy. Like your son, Risa. I have 4 days before we find his body on a deserted stretch of wasteland.
No one did anything to save my son. Now, you would please to move along, sir.
Oh, do you sell inhalers? I'm all out, and at least I won't go away completely empty-handed.
In the back of the store, to the right.
Thanks.
Something's wrong.
Good evening, sir.
Oh, he's getting robbed.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Give me all your fucking money.
Give me what you got in the register.
Ah, close enough.
Don't fucking try anything.
What? Am I just in the right place at the right time or something in these places?
Open the register, you dumb fuck. Put the money on the counter. Shit, are you deaf or what? Are you gonna open that fucking register or not?
No, sir. You do not have the right to steal that money from me. I have worked very hard to earn it. You cannot have it.
What did you say? You're out of your fucking mind, man. You don't get it, do you? I'm gonna put the fucking bullet right between your eyes if you don't do what I say now.
You shall not be robbing my register, sir. That money is mine.
Turn around.
I ask you now to leave before
Mate,
it's too
stop
late.
doing things on your
Christ,
own.
goddamn idiot! Open the register. Don't make me fucking kill you.
That was nice and short and sweet.
1,000 thank you, sir. I don't know what would have happened if you had not been here.
Well, at least I didn't come by for nothing. Have a nice day.
When my boy, Reza, disappeared, I received a letter with a locker ticket inside. Inside the locker, I found this box. I do not understand what it means, but I think it must be a sort of message from the man who took my son from me.
I appreciate you, mate.
Can I?
Origami, lizard.
Please, take the box if it can be of any use to you at all. It did not help me to save Reza, but maybe it will help you find the other little boy.
Thank you, sir. Also, did I pay for that inhaler? I think not.
Mr. Shelby, I was beginning to think that there was no good to be found in this place. I can see now that I was wrong.
You might want to call the police before he wakes up. Also, I took his gun. That's evidence. Mate, are you going to call the cops anytime soon? Or are you just going to let the guy lay there until he wakes up and then runs off? Okay. There's this new lass that we haven't played as before. Wonder how many people you play as in this game. Alright, sorry, I didn't see that. Sorry about that. Every time I go onto my tablet when it's like when it's in the loading screen, the game always decides to load up once I've just pressed, like once I just open it, but it never does until then. Nice apartment, I'll give her that. Bedtime, apparently. Speaking of which, it nearly is for me as well. I mean, I don't actually have a bedtime, but you get the idea. Yeah, I get the feeling you're being watched. Oh, we're just laying here, there's not actually anything happening. I thought I was actually going to sleep. The hell was that? Looks like she's some sort of investigator as well, or something along the lines of it. This is a canny bathroom. How much? Like a Hogwarts bathroom? Like a four-sided sink. You must share the bathroom with someone. Or she's got some canny money. Don't worry, I'm not trying to be like perverted or anything. They give you the option, thus I'm doing it. Although you still wouldn't leave the door open. And it doesn't give you any things to do. Oh, right, well... I have no idea what I'm going to do about this. I might have to leave myself a thing to cut that out, cut this scene out. I'm not sure if she just put the same thing on again or if she was wearing something else. Well, someone's in this house. Lassie, I hope you've got a gun. And the fridge has been left open. Oh, fuck that. Oh, for fuck's sake.
There's someone here.
Nice shit.
There's someone in the apartment. The phone on the desk. I could call for help.
Oh?
The front door. It's the only way out. If I can reach it, I still have a chance.
So either the phone or the door. I do not remember where she said that phone was. Alright, fight scene. Get ready. When it's a man, always aim for the downstairs. There's two of them? Oh yeah, there we are. She aimed for the downstairs. Hit him in the... Oh, she aimed to hit him in the throat. There has to be two of them. Yeah, there's definitely two of them. For someone who looks like she can't fight... Oh, you seen there's three of them? No, there's two of them. bite his ear. He chucks me at the floor. Grab the lamp, whack him in the face. Kick. Fist slap. Right, it's not giving me buttons, this is not fair. In the leg. In the dick, nearly. Let's get in the bathroom. They're still gonna get in the bathroom. I hope you got some sort of Hulk side. Oh, there's a third one, of course there's a third one. Oh, thank God, it was just a dream. Back to Ethan. Bless me. I'm going to see what these bonuses are as well once the next bit starts. I don't know what the bonus... I don't know what it means by bonus. Wednesday. Right. I probably have to go back to the main menu to view them, so... Once this bit's finished, like once this... Poor Ethan. But I'm pretty sure that he's the, I want to say that he's the thing. The origami killer. And I would just like to say, I have not seen the trailer or anything.
When the parents came home from church, all their children were gone. They searched and called for them, they cried and begged, but it was all to no avail. The children have never been seen again.
The only reason I bought this was because it was in a bundle of 2 other games that I wanted to get, and I thought I may as well. Log a ticket. Oh my God, it is the origami killer. Number 3. Oh my God, it's the therapist.
I have to get out of here and find out what this ticket is about.
It's the therapist. It had one of those things on that you say like what it looks like. My official thing for this is now that it's the therapist. Not Ethan. I think Ethan has blackouts, and I don't know what the hell happens, but you may have another personality possibly, but I think it's the therapist that's the origami killer. That's my final answer. Well, not necessarily. I've got to put clues together, and there could be other characters coming in. But right now, my official answer is that I think it's the therapist. Those people are blind. Am I supposed to take the car? For the record, it forced me to go back. I didn't have a choice. Those people are blind. You'd think at least one person would have seen me get in this car. Vroom, vroom. Put it in gear. These people are blind. Literally, there's a couple of people looking directly in my area. Yeah, look at it. I'm saying it's the, I'm going to say it's the therapist. Oh, here we go again. Or maybe not.
Gonna have to make it through the crowd. I can't take crowds. Just can't handle it.
Because of what happened with Jason, I think he's called. Yeah, Jason. Right, we're looking for locker number 3. Could you walk any slower?
I can't make it. Too many people. Too many people.
Is he strangling himself? Okay, now he's changing to whatever he does. Time stopped. Whoever he touches dies. Oh my god. Well, at least we know where he goes when he has these blackouts. It's Jason. The red balloon.
Dad, where are you?
That kid never asked once where he was.
Jason!
Oh my god.
Jason! Jason, come back! Jason! Jason, Dad's here, son! The balloon! Gotta get the balloon! Jason. It's Jason. He's there. He's right there. This time I'll save him. You gotta be kidding. This is driving me crazy. The balloon. Gotta get the balloon. Jason!
Where the hell did he go?
Dad. Dad.
Probably looking like an absolute maniac, mate. I would get up, walk away as if nothing happened. I feel like by this point, though, in reality, someone would have asked him if he was alright. Luggage lockers.
Line 18, box number 3.
One. Alright, so 8, 9, 12, 13, 16, 17. So confused.
A nightmare. The whole thing was just a fucking nightmare. Jason is dead.
Wait, this is 19, which means... or could mean, I should say. This is 18. Locker number 3. Yeah, I'm taken away from Ethan being the origami killer because, to be fair, thinking about it, like at first I thought maybe the origami killer side of him was, like when he had the blackouts, maybe he has another personality. I just want to pause while I say my thoughts about this. But at first I thought that maybe it's the, like, origami killer side of him, if he had a second personality, that would be it. And I thought that maybe that was like, it wouldn't hurt Sean because Sean's his kid. But now that the kid's being taken away from him, I don't think that. I feel like anyone who's got another personality would, the only kind of person that they wouldn't harm, at least not first of all, until there was no one left, they wouldn't hurt their own family. It would only be others. They would try to protect their dominant self, in this case, protect Ethan. But because it's gone after Sean, I don't think it's him anymore. I know that if it is, he doesn't know anything about it. He doesn't know, but I think it's the therapist. And he's rented a motel room now. Why not just go home? Oh, because of the paparazzi. Paparazzi leave home without being set up, seen by the paparazzi. Lexington station, find the correct locker on first try. I'd say it wasn't very difficult, but honestly it was harder than you would expect. I thought that was to close the curtains. To be fair, this is probably nicer than his actual house. His house might be bigger, but at least he got an iron. A lot of places don't supply an iron. Let's look in this box. A gun, a cell phone, or a mobile phone as we British people call them. Piece of origami. What looks like an earpiece. They're going to get him to do a heist, otherwise it's killing Sean. Number 4. Some money. Some sort of memory card. You are prepared to show courage to save your son, Joe's garage and parking lot of a new Lexington address. With a train ticket or metro ticket. Oh, it's a battery for the phone.
Sean.
Where are you?
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
so cold. Dad.
He's gonna drown.
Dad.
How far are you prepared to go to save someone you love? Five origami figures. Each figure is a trial. Each trial provides letters. The letters reveal an address. I am not done. I am not done. I am not done. Oh, there's 5 of them. I'll open them as time goes on. If there's an option to not harm or kill anyone in this, then I'm doing that. Not unless it's the origami killer himself. Now we're going back to the FBI agent. I think we'll make this the last bit. Wednesday. Oh, it's freezing again.
The killer is white,
9:31
aged
AM.
between 30 and 45.
1.8
He doesn't act on
36
impulse, but
inches.
plans his crimes in a very meticulous fashion.
giving it a chance to stop with the freezing. Looks alright now.
He doesn't have anything personal against the victims. That's why he covers their faces with mud, to make them anonymous.
Why does he kill them if he doesn't have anything against them?
Because
For him, they're more of an image, a symbol. That's probably why he gives them an origami figure and an orchid as gifts to apologize for what he's done to them.
Very interesting. And where does all that get us?
The best way of tracking a predator is to be familiar with his behavior.
That may be true in novels, but there's a child's life at stake here.
Continue, Jaden.
One detail attracted my attention. The interval between the time when a victim disappears and the time when the body is found ranges from 3 to 5 days. But the rainfall is always at 6 inches, give or take 10%.
What on earth does that
Oh
mean?
my god, I just
All
realized.
the victims were drowned in rainwater.
The inches is
The
how
killer kills
how
only
high
in
the
fall
rain
when
is.
there is plenty of rain. It could be that he puts them in some sort of well or tank that is open to the skies and that fills up with rainwater. The more it rains, the less time the victim has to live. Then I studied the geographical distribution of the murders. Generally, a killer commits his first murder near to where he lives, so he has a safe place to flee to if any complications arise. The more confident he becomes, the further he roams from his base. By analyzing the locations where the victims disappeared, I was able to isolate
guy
a
on the
zone
right?
where the killer might live.
And what size is this, zone?
It's huge, mate.
For the moment, about 10 square mile.
Oh, great. Must be 10,000 people live in that sort of area. You gonna question them one by one?
The more clues we get, the more we can reduce the zone. We can then cross-check it with our list of suspects and identify the killer.
So what's next?
There are 2 suspects whose psychological profile might fit and can be connected to the comfort zone. I'd like to question them.
God damn it. We're wasting our time with this bullshit. The killer's out there somewhere, and we gotta get off our asses and find him.
This is how we find him, detective.
The killer is no ordinary murderer. He is intelligent, organized, and methodical. You won't find him by patrolling the streets.
Tell me, Agent Jaden, did you get your vast experience on the
All right,
job?
Mr.
or did you
Sarcastic
just
bullshit.
fucking read about it in some school book?
Alright, go for him.
Your vast experience hasn't prevented 8 victims from being murdered. Fucking asshole!
That's enough! You said it took 6 inches of rainfall before the victim died. How much time do we have left?
Approximately 2 days.
If the weather forecasts are right, less than 72 hours.
3 days, okay then. 2.5 actually. No, I was right, 3 days. Because 24, 48, 52 plus the 20, that's 72, so it's 3 days. Open this fucking door. I will
No
kick
answer.
it down.
We waste our time coming here.
Maybe we should have a little look inside anyway.
There's nobody home.
Do you want a warrant? You have a warrant, I mean?
There is now.
Mate, have you ever heard of a warrant?
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
Call the cops.
Ironic. You are the cops. And I'm the FBI, which is higher up. Normally. Holy shit.
Looks like Nathaniel Williams is a pretty religious guy.
Nice shit, mate.
He's a God-fearing idiot, waiting for the end of the world. We questioned him a few months back because he was causing a disturbance in the park. He was ranting and raving. Said he heard voices. Had this idea in his sick little head that I was the Antichrist. I'd come to Earth to persecute him. Real twisted.
The walls are covered with writing.
Can't read it though.
Quotations from the Bible.
You ever heard of a doorknob? I highly doubt that door would have been locked. You can often tell a lot about a person by the medicine that they have. Apparently not in this case. Didn't even look really. A lot of dirty dishes. And we're back in room 1.
It's stifling in here. Those windows haven't been opened in years. The guys taking a break from reality holed up here in this crazy apartment. All the signs of a mystical obsessive neurosis compounded by a persecution complex. You don't have to be a profiler to see he's not a killer. We're wasting our time here.
Good timing, Nathaniel. Just the man we're looking for.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us.
I'm Agent Norman Jaden, FBI. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
As God is my witness, I haven't done anything. I'm innocent.
I believe that.
Relax. Nobody's accusing you of anything. We just want to talk.
You got an alibi?
Nathaniel, do you remember where you were last Tuesday at 4:30 p.m.?
Here? I was here. I was praying.
I believe that.
All day.
Looking at all these,
Was there anybody with you?
I doubt he wasn't.
No. No, I was alone.
Let's just go in
Why all
order.
the crucifixes? You afraid of something?
The hour is nigh, and the wrath of God shall strike men down.
Didn't that
I'm
already
preparing
happen with
for the
Noah's
end of
Ark?
the world.
Alright, he's waiting for the Walking
Where do you
Dead.
work, Nathaniel? Do you have a job?
My sole occupation is praying to the all-merciful Lord for the salvation of humanity.
So how do you afford all your
What about the voices, Nathaniel? Do you still hear the voices?
Yeah, that's not fair.
We know who talks to you, don't we, Nathaniel? Or we
God.
both know who talks to you.
Don't speak that name.
What does he say to you, Nathaniel?
Blake, what are you doing?
I can't talk about it. You mustn't talk about it.
He orders you to go and find new prey, doesn't he? He needs
That's enough.
more and
Leave
more.
him alone. Better just stand down and leave Blake to it. I've got to do something.
You'll bring him here.
Maybe Blake knows what he's doing after all.
He told you to go and find that kid in
Shit!
the park.
Blake
The
is
boy
totally out of
ignored
his
him
mind. I can't
all
just stand
night
around and do
long.
nothing.
You wanted them to stop,
I gotta
didn't
stop
you,
Blake. He's going too
Nathaniel?
far. What's Blake looking for? Why is he pushing him over the
That's
edge?
enough.
What's he doing?
So you obeyed
Why is
them,
he
made
provoking
them
him
stop.
like that?
You took that boy with you and you
Carter,
drowned him.
shit!
Isn't that
You
right?
out of your mind?
No! Stop!
Dude,
Stop!
get off him.
You killed them, didn't you, Nathaniel? Are you gonna confess, you bastard?
Dude!
You are the Antichrist.
Put down the gun,
I shall
Nathaniel.
dispatch you to your father
Honestly, I don't
now.
blame the guy for pulling a gun on him. He's just
the
hitting
son
him.
of Satan. He was sent to earth to destroy us.
No, I'm not shooting him.
For Christ's sake, shoot!
What numbers?
Calm down, Nathaniel. Nobody here wants to hurt you. Put the gun down. Lieutenant Blake is gonna leave our planet right now and return to the realm of shadows. Creature of darkness, I do beseech you to return to the realm
Didn't
of
actually mean to
shadows
press 3, I meant
and
to press
leave our
4.
Nathaniel in peace.
Demon, you shall regret confronting the emissary of the Lord. You shall know divine power.
Now gently put the gun down on the floor.
Christ all powerful, defend us in our battle with the forces of evil. Protect us from the cunning and wiles of the demon.
What do I need to press to
May
get
God
put his
Almighty
gun down?
manifest the power
I ain't
of his
shooting him.
empire, and may divine power cast Satan and all the other spirits that prowl the world in search of souls into the darkest depths of hell.
Keep calm. Everything is gonna be fine, Nathaniel. Back away, slowly. Now drop the gun. Drop it, Nathaniel.
See, no one had to die today.
Put your hands on your head.
See, I understand why they're making him do it, but
Turn around.
there was no need for him to hit him.
Motherfucker!
Oh, thank God! I pressed W, not E.
I exorcise.
I pressed W instead of E. Thank God! I pressed E because I thought he was getting a gun out.
Okay, freak, the show's over.
Thank
You're under
Jesus!
arrest.
I nearly shot him. I was only going to shoot him to defend the guy from getting killed, but
Pretty damn cool under the circumstances. I would have just shot him.
yeah, and that's why I didn't.
A gun isn't the answer to every problem, Blake.
Maybe not, but most of the time it helps.
But in all fairness, that guy's got a strong case for what he did. He'll be out in a couple hours. They broke into his house, so it was kind of self-defense. And the guy hit him for no reason, trying to make him do a false confession. I don't do false confessions for any reason. I don't know why cops do that, because all they do is make their jobs harder for later on when someone gets killed again. And then they have to answer for why they got a false confession out of the person. They go, if all you want is a confession, don't bother. Go to church, become a priest. Sorry, I got a message. It's gonna be a second. Sorry guys, this is a really bad thing. I'm gonna have to end the episode there. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.